cakey. Like kind of like a cakey kind of thing going on there.
Yeah.
Like a white cake with pepper.
Yep. I said it's gonna be sweet and spicy.
Wow. That's pretty freaking strong.
That's a lot, though. That's a lot in there, man. You got the ometepe, the jalapa, the habano. Good.
3, 2.
Welcome to the Smoking Grill Lounge. I'm Eric.
And I didn't like what he did with his middle finger there.
That's how he counts 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay. I guess I never noticed before.
Anyway.
I thought he was getting a little testy.
I'm Eric.
And I'm Dave. And
Here we go.
tonight we're reviewing what are we reviewing? The Hoyo La Amistad by AJ Fernandez. And this is the Rothschild size.
Hoyo La Amistad by AJ Fernandez, Rothschild.
Right, which is AJ and General Cigar got together and
Sure.
made this cigar. So
Very nice.
the wrapper is Ecuadorian Habano, the binder is Nicaraguan, and the filler is Nicaraguan from all 4 tobacco growing regions in Nicaragua: Esteli, Ometepe, Condega, and Jalapa. 4.5 by 50. Booyah!
Booyah. Well, what we have here is a very nice, oily, starting off fairly oily cigar. Nice triple cap, nice smooth wrap, very nice fit and finish on this cigar. And probably a Maduro kind of color.
Yeah, it looks
to
very Maduro.
Very nice color.
Very dark.
We like them when they start off. When they start off kind of oily, it just gets better.
Yeah?
And I knew by the components, I hadn't smoked this before, but I knew with that Habano and all that Nicaraguan and those wonderful Ometepe and Jalapa, in the cigar, that it was going to be, kind of peppery but have some sweet notes to it, which it did. So on the foreplay side of it, I was getting like kind of tobacco on the wrapper and the foot, some chocolate in there or something, and then on the cold draw, I was getting the dark fruits with a little bit of like like a grapefruit or something. It was kind
of a tangy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What'd you get on that?
Yes, I was just getting chocolate off of the foot and tobacco, and the dry draw for me was I got like that pepperiness on the tongue, and like kind of a little bit chocolatey, but all in all, after this first little bit here, it was kind of cakey and peppery, like you were talking about.
Yeah. So I got a little vegetal. It's still a little vegetal, but that's why it's important to dry draw these cigars, folks. Because it's just kind of helps you anticipate what you're going to get when you light it, and as we noted, it's a little very chocolatey on the light as well. Mm-hmm. So I was getting some chocolate, again the sweetness as we anticipated, and then the big nose pepper, which kind of anticipated too.
Yeah.
So far it's just really enjoyable cigar.
Full bodied. Gonna
Yes,
be
sir.
full bodied.
So Dave, how about those Cubs?
Yay.
Look at them light up, and when you say Cubs.
Yeah. I just
Who was your favorite Mouseketeer? Cubby?
Cubby.
We should
Yeah.
just start calling Dave Cubby.
No, on 56.
Yeah.
Go Indians.
Yeah. Yeah,
who?
we got Debbie Downer back there. Well, I don't think they should win it because 110 is better than 108. Whatever.
So are they going to force them to change the name of the franchise to the Native Americans? I'm just
Oh,
saying.
yeah, right? Yeah.
Isn't that like a little politically incorrect to call them the Indians?
Oh, I don't know. I guess, yeah, I don't want to get political
What
about
was the controversy when they went to Canada? One lone guy went to court saying they couldn't wear their
Chief Wahoo?
Chief Wahoo because it was offensive to Native Americans, and the court threw it out. So it's like,
Yeah, it's kind of I like the mascot, the smiling Native American on there. Makes me smile. And I don't know, I like it, but
Yeah.
I guess a lot of people don't.
well, a recent survey has shown that only about 10% of American Indians really give a crap.
Really?
Yeah, and they're just loud.
The Native Americans.
It's always the minor. How about First Nationers? Because they're not native here.
Is that what they're called? First Nation? Yeah, that's good.
Well, the Canadians call them First Nation. We call them Native Americans, but they're not native here.
So were these the same people that you hired for the
What do you mean
focus
they're not
group?
native here, for God's sake?
Did they sprout up here, or did they
Yeah, they
migrate
did. They
here?
spread
from
right
somewhere
out of
else?
this very ground right here.
Oh, no. It's the Star people
Oh, okay.
brought them here.
I think the theory is that everybody migrated over from China or Russia or something.
Well, unless you're Mark. He says then they started here and actually migrated that way instead.
Oh, I see.
Didn't come with me.
Okay. Whatever you want to think, man, because nobody's right, nobody's wrong. By the way, I went to buy some squaw bread.
Yeah.
That's
I
offensive
went to buy
me.
some squaw bread because I love squaw bread. I am a squaw bread junkie.
The Schatz Bakery?
I went to buy some just locally here so I can make a nice turkey and squaw and avocado. Like, who doesn't love avo turkey
it's
on
like
squaw?
That dark kind of pumpernickel-y kind of bread,
But
right?
it's it's got
Sweet.
it's delicious bread.
Yeah, I like that bread.
So I went in and guess what they don't make anymore? They call it prairie bread now.
I said because you can't call it a squaw bread. It's offensive.
What? How is that offensive, for God's sake? Isn't that just the Native American, like,
It's the female.
word for woman or something?
Yeah, I guess. But
Holy mother.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. So, anyway, now I enjoy my
Prairie bread sandwich?
my turkey and avo on prairie.
Well, it's just like you can't at school. Kids cannot sit Indian style. It's crisscross. It's
Crisscross?
or something like that.
Wait a second. Crisscross is a singer. Right?
Christopher Cross. Yeah.
No, Crisscross. Crisscross.
I don't know. Is that like an 80s
He was a little kid that
hip hop
sang,
band or something?
right?
There's two kids, and they had their
Crisscross.
clothes on backwards.
Yeah,
okay.
Crisscross.
You're not
From
saying
like the
Christopher.
80s. Is that from the 80s?
Yeah,
Wait,
crisscross
so-
will make
You're
you
not
jump,
shortening
jump,
Christopher
yeah.
Cross. You're talking about a whole different group.
No, Crisscross.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. They were kind of like a boy band type of thing.
Yeah, they
right?
were, like, they had a lot of energy, right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
kids.
And we've got
Yeah.
Ian in the lounge here tonight,
Are
folks.
they like what was
Special
the two
guest.
guys that were faking it all those years?
Milli
Millie,
Vanilli.
yeah. Yeah, those guys. Yeah.
Do you ever see a Living Color do that? I want to be Manili tonight. No, I'm Manili.
Well, there's two guys, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Isn't
like
that the
that.
Key and Peele guys now? They're now Key and Peele. Weren't the two guys from
No,
Mad
they
TV?
were never on
Mad
Living
TV.
Color.
Oh no, Mad TV. I thought did a thing on that.
Oh,
No?
so did In Living Color. So.
I don't know. I'm kidding. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah. Oh, Living. That's right. That was the one Jim Carrey started on.
Yes.
Yeah. Fire Marshal Bill.
Fire Marshal Bill, yeah.
Or the Eastern European weightlifter girl.
Yeah.
Varacusa, Lady Warrior.
Yeah.
Homie the Clown.
Oh, Homie the Clown was
Homie the
the
Clown.
best.
The Wayans.
Yeah.
Good show.
We're going back in time. This is actually, you are looking at a time machine right now, is what you're looking at.
You're looking at old guys. Well, Ian's not. You're not very old.
36. Not too bad.
Not too. Oh, you're a millennial. Technically.
Borderline.
Yeah, borderline, XYZ,
So we got a
whatever.
millennial in the house.
So one thing we were wondering about, right? Because you got Gen Y, Gen X, Gen Y, and then we have a Gen Z. So what's going to happen once that?
It starts over, it rolls over to AA. So we'll have Gen AA after that.
Oh,
Goes back to the
Gen AA?
beginning, yeah.
Well, I would think.
Because like Adam and Eve were like A, right? Gen A, right? And then I don't know.
I don't know. I
just
mean, that's
guessing.
just it's got me really verklempt right now. I'm trying to figure that one out. It's kind of like that Y2K thing. It's coming up. I mean, it's going to be happening fast here, right? So we got a Y2K. I mean, it's just like I'm getting scared. What are people going to do? You got Gen Z, and then you got
Wait.
Gen.
Y2K was like 16 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. It's coming up fast.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
Well, like,
Are you following this one?
Dave's
You guys are
around
following,
so
you
much
know.
crap that
Are you following this guy? I don't. Okay, there's one guy out there that's following Dave.
okay,
You know who you are.
Y2K happened when it was 19.
Skolnick probably.
Skolnick Graham is following him. I
When
don't
we
know.
partied like it was 1999,
'Cause
and all
Graham
those
parties.
people were rewriting those computer programs for Y2K, and everybody was all worried, right? And then shit was supposed to happen, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, that's really disappointing. You know, some chaos would have been good.
That was crazy, man. I remember I was working in that factory, and I was a technician.
You were working in
guy
a factory,
back then.
systems and
And
controls.
they thought because everything we had, by then everything was converted to PLC, everything was automated, and they thought for sure those PLCs were gonna
blow up,
reset themselves, whatever, and lose all their programming.
and they didn't.
And all the computer room guys were there. Everybody. It's all hands on deck. Midnight, New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Make sure, just in case the world fell apart, we were there to get their machines back.
Yeah,
up and
because
running.
You know what?
God forbid somebody making desks and stuff wasn't working the next day.
I was in my mind. I was thinking, like, how about the guys that control the floodgates on the dam? Is that gonna fail?
Or
Like,
the nuclear
or
missiles,
the
and
power
shit like
plants,
that,
yeah, and nuclear missiles, yeah. They're worried about their desks and stuff.
Yeah.
If the world falls apart, you can't be with your families tonight. You got to be here. Screw your wife and kids.
I like that. But when I think of Y2K, though, I also think of that movie with Sean Connery and Catherine Zeta-Jones. And then she's moving through the...
Entrapment.
Yeah, entrapment. Oh, my God. I was like,
Good
wow.
times, huh?
That's my Y2K
Wait, which
dream
one were
right
you
there.
into?
Catherine
Sean-
Zeta-Jones in 1999.
You mentioned Sean
Right?
first, so I thought maybe he was into Sean Connery there.
No, Sean Connery, but it was like, I don't know, little girl dating grandpa or something like that. I mean, it was kind of weird, but, she was hot.
Jeez.
She was definitely hot. And then they had
yeah.
that scene on her butt and everything. I was like,
Oh man, that's a beautiful woman, that Catherine Zeta-Jones.
yeah, and old Michael Douglas, he just hammered that down.
He got cancer from eating that thing. Didn't he? Isn't that what he said? I mean, in a nice way of
He got
saying it.
cancer from that.
That's a great way to get cancer.
Yeah.
Let me work on it.
They were married. I mean, was it within the marital context? It's not dirty, right?
Right. Yeah.
Trying to keep it G-rated here.
So with that, I think we're gonna bug out of here and smoke this thing. It's already happening really quick right now.
Yeah, but we digressed very quickly.
It's his fault.
It is. It's always Director Greg's fault.
It is.
Oh, my.
Him and his goddamn focus groups.
Director Greg and his focus groups. Are there any millennials on your focus group?
No. They don't have an attention span to get in a focus group. As soon as you say we're here for a focus group, they're already lost. They're not really sure what that is.
They probably go to Reddit and figure it out.
Yeah.
Like
they
in
can't get
10
it
minutes.
in a couple seconds.
Yeah. No, they figured it out quick, those guys. All right, well, with that, we're going to smoke these things. We're going to burn these things down, and we'll see you in the review
You're
section.
already.
Look at you.
I'm already ahead of you.
Dave's a quick smoker.
God
All right,
damn.
we'll see you soon, folks.
Bye.
Welcome back to the Smoking Grill Lounge. Oh, man. We're reviewing this this wonderful cigar here.
The Hoyo La Amistade by AJ Fernandez, the Rothschild, that one.
That's the one. Pardon me, man.
The one that you can't remember, you have to look down at your phone to...
Okay, Director Greg.
Okay, Director Greg. Anyway, all these nice, wonderful Nicaraguan renderings out of this cigar. Really,
Strong
yeah.
Nicaraguan.
Now, I did make a mistake in the first portion of this review. It was a double cap on this. Then I remembered that I said a triple cap, but anyway, great cigar though. Very real strong, and this nice thick wrapper. Are you having any kind of
Burn issues?
honky burn issues?
A little bit, but it
Yeah.
wasn't too bad. Not at all.
Are getting a little canoeing, a little, a lot of wrapper kind of touch-up issues. Yeah. Anyway, so what?
Okay, so like in the beginning, it was peppery and cakey, a little bit sweet. Then it kind of burned down, and there was some chocolate that appeared. It was still peppery. And then toward the end here, I got a little bit of a floral note. It got woody, and the pepper dominated throughout. And the cakey really faded toward the end here. And
You got a lot of pepper toward the end though, or did it mellow out?
it's been peppery all the way through for me. It's been really peppery smoke. So yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell for this fine little short smoke.
Well, I'm kind of there with you, man. I had that huge pepper like burn in the nose to begin with, but again, yeah, it was like, you said kind of cakey. Yeah.
Yeah, like kind of cakey sweetness.
There was a point in there where because it was sweet throughout. It had that sweetness, and at some point, like I was getting like almost like a Captain Crunch kind of vibe to it. Yeah, it was just really weird. But yeah, definitely same kind of thing. To me, the pepper mellowed out about halfway, and sweetness prevailed through, and then yeah, it got woody toward the end, and some umami in there too, though, you know. So kind of not a meatiness, but just sort of a, you know, just an umami, savory kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So what would you rate the cigar, Dave?
I'm gonna go with a 7. Solid 7 on this thing. Full-bodied, well, kind of a medium plus to full-bodied, full strength, girthy full strength for me.
Yeah. Yeah,
The flavors were pretty full.
I'll call it medium plus body, and yeah, full strength for sure.
Yeah.
Medium smoke, and so yeah, it was decent smoke rings though. I mean, it was kind of fun to play with. You know, it's pretty smoky.
Yes, smoky and creamy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then it was about $7-8 somewhere in that range, and about $1.50 burn time.
Yeah.
Something like that. So it seems like they're always an hour and a half for some reason.
Yeah, around there.
We don't get exact. So yeah, I'd go with a solid 7 on this cigar too.
Okay.
So
Social media, Smoking Gorilla Lounge, Smoking Gorilla Lounge, Smoking Gorilla Lounge, and Smoking Gorilla.
on Twitter,
Yes.
the Twitter.
Yeah, the Twitter has Smoking Gorilla. Everything else is Smoking Gorilla Lounge.
Yeah.
Facebook, Google Plus, and of course, what you're watching now, YouTube.
Yeah. Please subscribe. Please subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
And
Comment and like.
Yeah, we like to hear what you want us to review. You know, things you want us to review. This is a fairly new cigar, and we just happened to grab it out of the humidor over at Vintage Cigars in Costa Mesa or Santa Ana, wherever that's at over there. Costa Mesa. So anyway, all right. Well, we'd like to thank you all for joining us for the review. This new AJ Fernandez came out, the Hoyo
La
La
Amistade,
Amistad
Rothschild.
size. This has been Eric and Dave bringing the truth to the world.
One cigar at a time. Thanks for watching.